Baptized at First Baptist Church, the pastor name was Reverend John.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West? Kevin?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Smitty, we have great athletes on the floor in this one. Shouldn't be any shortage of some highlight reel type plays.
Yeah, this game, nobody will make my segment under the rim. Smitty's under the rim. Everything will be right. Above the rim tonight. I'm excited.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Now here's LeBron. Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. With the shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Williams kicks to Beverly. On the wing, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rondo, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. Kicks it to Beverly. And here's George. Good D by LeBron.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Paul George with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Leonard finds Beverly from deep three-point range. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Outside Rondo. Now the pass to Davis. Back to Rondo. Down low, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Beverly the pass to Harrell. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Beverly from deep. It's rebounded by Rondo. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. James in the post, defended by George. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Beverly. Now Harrell. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Williams for 3. Rebound the Lakers. And they double up Rondo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Rondo. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Rondo against Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Rondo bounce pass. James finds Green, and Green slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Harrell. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Green. And it's Shamet missing. Lakers leading by 6. Here's James. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Outside Leonard. Baseline Jay on the way. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Green. Rebound by Harrell.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now, here is George. There's the dish to Harrell. Here's Shamet. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. Here's Kuzma. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Rondo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Cousins comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. And then for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harrell. And it's JaMychal Green in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's LeBron. The 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Here's Zubac, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Rondo is doubled. At the elbow, it's James. Caldwell Pope outside. Howard against Zubac. 4 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, Dwight Howard wants an MVP caliber performer, but age and injuries now affecting him. Still tremendous, I believe, at rebounding and defending the rim.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now James. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top, up 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
When I play 2K all the time, seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Green is out there with Paul George, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now here's Beverly. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
It's stolen by Rondo. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And the Lakers have possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Cousins. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 5. Beverly with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Howard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Zubats. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Beverly looking around. Green kicks to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Ivica Zubats may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubats does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's McGee. Back to Kuzma. Pulls from the top of the key. And there's Green on the assist by Howard. Green's got his second bucket. Clippers trail by 5. Williams looking over the floor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's the Lakers on the break. On the wing, Green. They get a hand on it. Back to Caldwell Pope. Back to Green from past the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball. Here's McGee. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Williams dishes to Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. Caldwell Pope up top, headed by Green. To the paint. Here's Kuzma, and he banks in the layup. Kuzma's got 8 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. He kicks it to Leonard. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
This is where you really see it. The skill set of Kawhi Leonard allows him to beat good defense.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
You know, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off of making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. Inside. The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 10. Outside, Green. Green draws the double. To the middle. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Passes to Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Williams against Kuzma. Block at 6. Williams passes to Harrell. McGee with the block. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. But Smitty, he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Free throw drops for Green.
JaMychal Green, undrafted out of Alabama, played in the D-League and France, but he solidified himself as a quality NBA big man.
Kuzma, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game, and that one's good, George.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Here's Rondo, 5 points in the game. Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Yep, that one goes.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Here is McGee. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Green kicks to Davis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. George finds Williams. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
That free throw, no good.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for JaVale McGee, and James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Lou Williams, and he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Leonard against James. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Leonard against LeBron. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. The three ball, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, they cooled down just a bit, giving away some of their advantage, but still finished up 1 at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Clippers trail. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
There's Williams with the 3. No good on the shot. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Green passes to Kuzma. Here's Rondo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got 7.
What passion from Rondo on that drive. Just relentless on how he takes it straight to the defense.
Williams dishes to Harrell. Kicks to Beverly. The rebound by the Lakers.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And they double up James. Back to Rondo. Clock at 4.
An all-defensive first-teamer. Beverly once again getting up into his man and locking him down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Williams finds George. Back to Williams. Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Now here's LeBron. Outside, Green. Feeds it to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And Williams, here we go, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 7 points.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
And it's Green missing. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Here's George. 7 points in the game. Now Beverly. Green with the rebound. And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people, and also able to change speeds and read the defense better. That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
Clippers trail by 5. And the Clippers call time here. some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis, and it's Howard in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell, JaMychal Green comes in for Leonard, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And you know what, Smitty? One of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase-down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
And the first one drops. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
And both free throws good for Green.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And George kicks to Zubac. The pass to Shamet. Outside, Green. In the corner, George with it. And that one is off. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 7. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. No good on the free throw.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. And he sinks the second. Shamet with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Beverly. Looking to get back on track here. Boom, he jams it straight down.
May not have the height, but Beverly has good length. A 37-inch vertical. Nasty.
Outside Rondo. Here's Cousins. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Outside, Green. To the inside. And the rejection by Cousins.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position, times the block beautifully.
Outside, Green.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doubled by Howard. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Beverly missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
James, the pass to Rondo. Outside, Green. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Smitty, with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Now here's James. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. 3 on the clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's George. It's George on the wing. Can they get it? Count it. George has got 9 points.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's James, and the rejection by Zubac. And they get it back.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he can't get the first one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left to play in the third. George looking around. Banked in off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
To the paint, here's Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. That's good from Green.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 7. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shamet misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Lakers have possession. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Williams and Shamet are the guard set. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at center. Now here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Coming off the pick, LeBron, great composure, knows what he wants, and that's to score.
George finds Leonard over Cousins. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Cousins throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's George after the basket by the Lakers. Right side, Williams. Pass to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Clippers miss again. Lakers leading by 21. Cousins dishes to Rondo. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clippers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another 1-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise caliber player.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Will it go? Williams can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Floats it up for Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. Avery Bradley comes in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Cook, the pass to McGee, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They need this one, and finished off by Robinson.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dudley. LeBron comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Green in for Quinn Cook. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Williams. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Green. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Beverly. LeBron's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And that one's good. Leonard.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Green. Back to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Beverly. Harrell kicks to Williams. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Beverly. Sweet little floater.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Green draws the double. Timeout called the Lakers.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He's really built up that assist total over the course of this game. And it's a great thing to have that kind of passing coming from a position other than the point. That ensures the ball will always be moving and nobody will be left out of the offense.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now here's Rondo. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's James. Plenty of space. Kept alive.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Clippers trail by 21. Outside, Williams. This one for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma finds Howard. Back to Kuzma. Howard in the post. Harrell on him. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really, Howard is so good at using his wide body to gobble up boards. Just sheer muscle.
Free throw good, Howard. Now, here's George. Kicks it to Harrell. Outside, Williams. LeBron against George. Loads it up there for Harrell.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Lakers leading by 22. And they double up James. The pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Clippers. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Yes, that goes in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for LeBron.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley comes in for James. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Man, and it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, it's Robinson. It's good from long range.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Outside Bradley. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dudley. Outside Bradley. Howard trying to free himself up. Tips it, and Howard with the second chance points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.